Stop. Do not scroll. Do not look away. This moment, right now, is not an accident. You may think you just stumbled across this, that it's just another video passing through your day, but I tell you, this was arranged for you long before you even opened your eyes this morning. I am speaking directly to you. Yes, you. Not the crowd, not the masses, not someone else who might need this more. You were led here because something inside you has been stirring, something you haven't been able to explain, and you were not meant to ignore it any longer. Listen carefully, because what you are about to hear is not random noise. It is a call, and it carries weight. There is urgency in this moment, and you can feel it, even if you don't yet understand it. You have been distracted, pulled in different directions, trying to keep up with everything around you while something deeper inside you has been quietly asking for your attention. You felt it in the silence. You felt it in the late hours when everything else faded and your thoughts became louder. That was not just your mind wandering. That was me drawing you closer, trying to get your attention before it becomes too late to respond the way you were meant to. And now, here you are, right on time, even if it doesn't feel like it. Do not dismiss this. Do not tell yourself you will come back to it later. Later has been your comfort, your excuse, your delay, and it has cost you more than you realize. This is your moment to listen. This is your moment to recognize that you are not alone, that you have never been unseen, and that every step that brought you here was guided, even when you thought you were lost. I have been watching. I have been waiting. And now I am speaking. There is something you need to hear, something that could change the direction of your life if you truly receive it. But you must stay. You must lean in. Because what comes next is not for those who are half listening or easily distracted. It is for those who are ready to hear, ready to understand, ready to move when I tell them to move. And whether you realize it or not, you are standing at a turning point. This is the moment where everything can begin to shift. But only if you choose to listen. I know how tired you've been, and not the kind of tired that sleep can fix. This is deeper than your body. It's in your thoughts, in your heart, in the quiet spaces where no one else can see. You've been carrying something heavy for a long time now, haven't you? Smiling when you have to, showing up when expected, saying I'm fine even when something inside you feels like it's slowly unraveling. You've learned how to hide it well, how to keep moving forward even when you feel stuck inside. But I see what others don't. I hear what you never say out loud. There have been moments when you felt overwhelmed by everything at once. The pressure, the uncertainty, the constant wondering if you're doing enough or if you're somehow falling behind. You've questioned yourself more than you admit. You've replayed decisions in your mind, wondering if you chose the wrong path, if you missed something important, if you're drifting further away from where you're meant to be. And in those moments, doubt didn't just visit, it lingered. It whispered things that made you question your worth, your direction, even your purpose. You've also felt alone in ways you can't fully explain. Even when people are around you, there's been a distance, a silence within you that no conversation seems to reach. You've wanted to open up, to explain what's really going on inside, but the words never come out the way you need them to. So you carry it quietly. You hold it in. You tell yourself it will pass, that things will make sense eventually. But the waiting has been harder than you expected. And then there are the nights, the quiet moments when everything slows down and your thoughts become louder. That's when it all comes back. The questions, the fears, the uncertainty. You've asked, why is this happening? What am I supposed to do? Why does it feel like nothing is changing? You may not have said those words out loud, but I heard every single one of them. Not once did your voice go unnoticed. Not once were you ignored. You've been carrying expectations that feel too heavy at times. The need to be strong, to keep going, to not let anyone see you struggle. But beneath all of that strength, there's a part of you that's been quietly asking for clarity, for direction, for peace. And you've wondered if that clarity would ever come. What you're feeling right now is not weakness. It's not failure. It's not you losing your way. It's the weight of transition, the tension before something shifts. And the fact that you're still here, still searching, still listening tells me that you haven't given up, even when it felt like you might. Something has already begun, and you can feel it, even if you cannot explain it. That quiet shift inside you, that subtle but persistent feeling that something is changing, it is not your imagination. It is not coincidence. It is the beginning of something that was set in motion long before you became aware of it. You noticed it in small, almost unnoticeable way. A sudden awareness that things don't feel the same anymore. A sense that you are being pulled in a direction you didn't plan. A feeling that something is about to happen, even though you cannot see any clear signs yet. That is not confusion. It is movement. But here is where you must be careful. When change begins, it rarely feels comfortable. It does not arrive with immediate clarity or peace. Instead, it often brings destruction first. It unsettles what you thought was stable. It challenges what you thought you understood. And that is exactly where you've been. In a place where things feel uncertain, where clarity seems just out of reach, where you're trying to make sense of what is happening but nothing fully adds up. You've been standing in that space between what was and what will be, and it has tested your patience more than anything else. Do not turn away now. Do not distract yourself or convince yourself that this can wait. Because this moment, this exact moment, is connected to everything you've been feeling. If you leave too soon, if you choose to ignore this, you will miss the understanding you have been searching for. Stay here. Listen closely. Because what you are about to realize will change how you see everything that has happened up until now. There were moments you didn't understand. Times when things didn't go the way you expected. Doors that closed without warning. Delays that made no sense. You questioned those moments. You wondered why things felt blocked, why progress seemed slow, why nothing was moving the way you hoped it would. But what you couldn't see then is becoming clear now. Those moments were not stopping you. They were positioning you. They were shifting things behind the scenes, aligning pieces in ways you could not yet comprehend. And even now, things are still moving. Even now, there is something unfolding that you cannot fully see yet. That is why you feel this urgency, this pull to stay, to keep listening. Because deep down, you know this is not something to ignore. This is not just another passing moment. This is a turning point. Time matters right now in a way it hasn't before. Not because something is about to be taken from you, but because something is about to be revealed to you. And revelation requires attention. It requires you to pause, to lean in, to stop running from the very thing that has been calling you. You are closer than you think. Closer to clarity. Closer to understanding. Closer to the shift you have been waiting for. But you must not walk away now, because what comes next will show you why none of this was coincidence, and why everything had to unfold exactly the way it did. Now listen closely, because this is what you have been waiting for, even if you didn't realize it. Everything you went through, the delays, the confusion, the silence, the moments that made you question everything, None of it was wasted. None of it was meaningless. You thought you were being held back, but in truth, you were being prepared. You thought doors were closing against you, but they were closing for you. There were paths you were not meant to walk, burdens you were not meant to carry, and outcomes that would have broken you if they had come too soon. I was not denying you. I was protecting you. You see, what felt like stillness was not absence. What felt like silence was not neglect. I was working in places you could not see, aligning things you could not understand yet. When you were waiting, I was arranging. While you were questioning, I was building. And now, you are standing at the edge of something new. Not because you forced it, not because you figured it all out, but because the time has finally come. That heaviness you carried, that confusion you fought through, it shaped you. It strengthened something inside you that comfort never could. You have grown in ways you don't even fully recognize yet. The patience you developed, the resilience you held onto, the quiet strength you showed when no one else noticed. Those were not small things. Those were the very things preparing you for what is ahead. And now, the shift is here. It may not look loud or dramatic at first, but it is real. Things are beginning to open. Clarity is starting to form. The same situations that once confused you will begin to make sense. The same paths that once felt blocked will begin to move. What once felt like an ending will reveal itself as a beginning. You are not where you used to be, even if your surroundings look the same. Something inside you has changed, and that changes everything. Do not go back to the mindset that kept you stuck. Do not return to the doubt that made you question your worth or your direction. You are not the same person who started this journey. You have been refined. You have been positioned. And now, you are being called forward. This is the moment where you stop seeing your past as a series of mistakes or delays, and you begin to see it as preparation. Every setback and purpose, every moment of waiting carried meaning, and everything that didn't make sense before is about to come together in a way that will. Trust this, not because everything is suddenly clear, but because you now understand that there was always a plan, even when you couldn't see it. You were never forgotten. You were never left behind. You were being led, step by step, moment by moment, into this very season. And now, you are ready. Now this is your moment to respond. Not tomorrow, not later, not when everything feels perfect, but right now. You were brought here for a reason, and deep inside, you know this message was meant for you. This was not coincidence. This was your confirmation. So don't stay silent. I want you to declare it, to make it real with your own words. Type it, speak it, believe it. I receive this. I am ready. Let that be your step forward. Let that be your agreement with what is already unfolding in your life. Do not go back to doubt after this. Do not shrink back into fear or hesitation. You have heard my voice. You have felt my presence. And now you carry this truth with you. Walk differently. Think differently. Expect differently. Because what is ahead of you will respond to the faith you choose to hold onto today. Stay connected. Stay aware. And remember, this was your moment, and you answered it. And as this word settles into your spirit, I am calling those who feel the fire of this message to act beyond themselves. This is not just about you. It is about every soul still searching, every heart still waiting to hear my voice. When you give, you are not helping a channel. You are sowing seeds into lives you may never see, but I see them. As it is written, give, and it will be given to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. and I am speaking that over you now. If you feel it in your spirit, say within yourself, Lord, use me to carry this light further. Let your giving become a river that flows into dry places, bringing life where there was none. Do not hesitate in this moment. This is not a coincidence desire. This is a divine prompting. The opportunity is already placed before you. The PayPal donation link is waiting in the description, and the QR code is right there in the video. Step into it with obedience. Every seed you release will be multiplied in ways you cannot yet imagine. I will honor it. I will bless it. And I will use it to reach the ones who are still lost in the dark. So act now. So now. Be part of what I am doing, because this is bigger than you, and I am inviting you into it.